Alright guys, this is review part 2 for lesson 4. You did majority of this in class, but I just want to review it with your brains. 5 meters to centimeters. So here it says 5 meters times what? It gets centimeters. So I'm going to look over in my chart. Meters to centimeters is right here. So I'm going to multiply by 100 to get 500. I took that 5, the decimal is after that one spot, I went 1, 2 to get 500. Then again, we took 60 centimeters to meters. What are we going to do? It already tells us we're dividing. We're going to divide by 100. 60 divided by 100, I go 2 to the left, I have 0.6 meters, or 6/10 of a meter. I'm going to skip down to kilometers for number E, 84 kilometers to kilometers to meters. And I'm going from kilometers to meters. To find that on my sheet, kilometers to meters, I multiply by 100. Multiply by 100, not 100, 1,000. I'm sorry. So 80.4 times 1,000, we got 3 decimal points to the right to get 8,400. Then we have 725 thousandths kilometers to meters. Kilometers to meters, again, we're going to multiply by 1,000. That's 3 decimal points to the right. 1, 2, 3 to get 725 meters. For the next group, you have 2.7 kilometers. In order to get that to meters, I looked at my paper. You have to divide by 1,000. So that's 3 decimal points to the left. And I get 0.027 meters. So I have, whoa, Miss Nicolay just totally messed up, which is okay. So I'm going to restart. I have kilometers to meters. I'm multiplying. Sorry, even I make mistakes. I'm multiplying by 1,000. So 2.7 times 1,000. That's 3 decimal points to the right. 1, 2, 3 to get 2,700 meters, or 2,700 meters. Okay, for number 3, a dining room table measures 1.78 meters long. Explain this in millimeters. So we are going from meters to millimeters. When we go from meters to millimeters, oh my goodness, it's not on my chart. What am I going to do? We go from meters to millimeters. The first thing we need to go is from meters to centimeters. How do we go from meters to centimeters? We multiply by 100, and then we need to go from centimeters to millimeters. And in order to do that, we multiply by 10. So what you need to do is take 1.78 times 100, which gives us 178. Then we take 178 times 10, that gives us 1,780. Now it says, explain your thinking in a place value chart. So in my place value chart, I put my 1.78 meters right here. And then in my next row, in the bottom row, I put 1,780 to represent, I know where the decimal point goes, and I know that the value of the 1 increased by 3 place values because I multiplied by 1,000. This is explain your thinking. That includes an exponent. So what did I do to that 1.78 to get it to 1,780? I took 1.78 and I multiplied that by 1,000 because it moved 3 place values. How can I show 1,000 in exponent forms? 1.78 times 10 to the 3rd power, because there are three zeros in that 1,000, and that is how I would explain it in exponent form. All right, this one says Eric And Yitting commuted to school every day. Eric walks 0.81 kilometers and Yitting walks 6.65 kilometers. How far did each of them walk in meters? First thing I'm going to do is Eric walked 0.81 meters and Yitting walked 0.65 meters. How far did each of them walk? Oh, kilometers, not meters. How far did we want to know how far they walked in meters? So kilometers to meters. We have to find kilometers to meters. That's multiplied by 1,000. So I'm going to take those numbers and multiply them by 1,000. And I move the decimal 3 place values, 1, 2, 3, to get 8,100 meters, 6.65, 1, 2, 3. Oh, not 1,000. Man, Miss Nicolai's really messing up on this one. I'm sorry. To get 650 meters. But at least I'm catching myself. Explain your answer using an equation that includes an exponent. You see, I didn't even read that until after I found out the first thing that we wanted to know. So how am I going to say what I did in exponents? Well, I took 0.81 kilometers and I multiplied by 1,000. How do I show 1,000 in exponents? And I took 0.65 kilometers and multiplied 1,000. How do I show that in exponents? 0.81 times 10 to the third equals 810. 0.65 times 10 to the third equals 650. That's how you show it in exponents. Right. There are 9 children at a birthday party. Each child drank 230 milliliters of a juice box. How many liters did they drink altogether? So there is 200 milliliters. We need to get it to liters. How do we get it to liters? Milliliters to liters. I divide milliliters to liters. I divide by 1,000. Milliliters to liters. I divide by 1,000. So 200 divided by 1,000. I go 3 spots to the left. Each child drank 2/10 of a liter. How many children were there? So this is what one child drank. But how many children do we have? 9. How many did they drink altogether? That's one child, but there are 9, so we times it by how many people to get 1.8 liters. So altogether they drink 1.8 liters of juice. That's almost, if you could visualize it, like a 2-liter bottle of soda. That is almost a 2-liter bottle of soda, because it's 1.8, and 1.8 is very close to 2 liters. Kind of like $1.80 is very close to $2. Okay, guys, that is your part 2 of lesson 4. We will move on to lesson 5 tomorrow. Thank you so much for doing your homework at home and working so hard. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day after school and being a learner. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.